Hey, welcome back. This is encouraging that you came back again to watch this video. That says a lot. I think you probably have heard the stat before, but it's really kind of shocking. And for me, it was really discouraging when I first started being a seminar coach and leader, because there's so few people that do and so many people that say. There's so many people that say, yeah, I want to be part of that. Yeah, I want to get those results, but so many people actually follow through. And the fact that you're actually watching this third video, it says that you're one of the top 5%. I mean, seriously, most people do not stick through the end, and that says a lot about you. And I'm grateful that you've chosen to keep moving forward and figuring out how this works. And what I know to be a fact is when you commit yourself to the long-term journey and are willing to do what it takes and willing to bring the right mentors into your life to support you in that, you can create amazing results and changes and transformations in your life. It's those people that are always starting but never finishing that find themselves 2 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road in the same place that they were. So just want to acknowledge you for that. Give yourselves a big round of applause. So here we are on the third key of the Expert Blueprint. We've talked about the importance of being aligned with your personal power and your purpose. We've talked about how to position yourself as a leading expert and the importance of having a well-crafted brand and being able to identify your message and to know your target market so you can effectively communicate to them. The third key that we're going to be talking about today is that of expert positioning through creating products and packages for your information. And this becomes really important, and at some level I need to apologize to you by the fact that there's so much information I want to share with each of these areas. I mean, I could literally teach a 1 or 2 or 3 day workshop on each one of these. But today is just to give you as much immersion as I possibly can in the very short amount of time that we have, and then to invite you to schedule a one-on-one marketing strategy session where we can go in depth into your specific life, your specific goals, your specific business, and help you create your own blueprint for the products and packages that you want to create, because this is an area where it becomes really important that you have it customized based on your own business model. What I'll be sharing with you today are very universal principles, but this is also an area where you get to get really specific on how it works for you in your life, the lifestyle you want to create. Because here's one of the things I believe. I believe that your business should fit around your life and not your life around your business. I think that it's all component of how you live, but if you love to travel, then great. If you don't love to travel, then there's certain things that you don't want to build in your business model. If you love coaching one-on-one on the phone, great. And if you don't, you shouldn't build that into your business model. And so there's a lot of things that you need to be aware of as you're identifying what packages and products you want to create. And so I'm going to share with you as we begin this conversation what I call the marketing pyramid. And this marketing pyramid is really important to understand as you are launching your business, because it becomes super critical that you're building a comprehensive business model. I don't know many people that are just authors that make a lot of money. Even New York Times best-selling authors, there's a lot that have sold a lot of books, but they don't have a lot of money to show for it because they don't have a comprehensive business model. Likewise, I know people that put on seminars and have hundreds of people come to the seminars, but they're not successful because they don't have a comprehensive business model. They don't have these other components in place. So this becomes really important to look at what your pyramid is and to make sure that each of the products that you have are in alignment with your overall expert position, your overall brand, and they all align with your purpose. I guess the reason why alignment's so important there was this one time I was at a local networking meeting, and this lady gave me her business card, and I looked at the business card, and it was clearly printed at home through a laser printer, right? And as we talked about positioning, I want you to think about the impact that has and what that card is really saying. But what also made the card unique was she actually had 4 different numbers around the side of the card. And she said, yeah, so I've got this product where I'm part of this network marketing organization. Then I also clean houses over here. And then I also am a coach. And I also do, she had 4 different business models. And she thought that it would be a good idea to have all 4 on one card. Right? And this is one of those moments where Gerald, the expert business coach, came in and said, you really need to learn how to focus because my mind is completely confused and I have no idea what you do. And the reality is, sure, you probably have a lot of knowledge in a lot of different areas, and maybe it's hard for you to identify one core niche, but this is where you need to get some focus in your business. Because if your audience is confused and they don't know what you do, so maybe you know how to motivate and inspire, and you love to empower people, and maybe you have some experience with marketing, and maybe you've got some experience with cleaning houses, or maybe you've got some, I don't know, you've got these different things, but if you've got different businesses you're trying to build at the same time, your audience is going to get confused, and the confused mind does not buy. You want to be able to capture that niche and to be able to capture that part of your people's brain where they know what you do, they know why you do it, they know why they need you. And so that's why it's super important to have a linear product funnel. And so this is what I call the marketing pyramid. And this all begins with understanding that there are millions and millions of people, 7 billion people to be exact, across the world that are out there. Now, do you need all of these people to be your audience? Yes or no? No, absolutely not. In fact, what's amazing about our industry is literally by working with 50 to 100 people a year, you can have a very, very substantial 6 or 7 figure business. I know that sometimes blows people away, but it's so easy to do when you understand how the numbers really work and understand the power of focus. But all of these people that are out there in the world, of these, there's going to be a certain number of people that are your ideal target audience. And the other ones just aren't going to be. Your mission is to get your message in front of these people and to create these low entry point products or services, or what we call your freemium products, to bring them in as the hook to step into your pyramid for the first time, to step into this experience of what it means to work with you, and for them to have a taste or a flavor of what it is that you do and the products and solutions that you offer. And this is where you offer your freemium, which is powerful information. I recommend you give away your very best information up front, and from there they get to decide whether or not they want to work with you long term or not. And so that freemium can look like a lot of things. It could be like the video training series you're experiencing right now. It could be a CD program that you create. It could be an ebook that you write. It could be another audio program that you offer online. It could be a free seminar that you create. This freemium can take place in a lot of ways, but your goal is to bring these people in for a free or very, very low cost experience where they can basically learn what you do at no risk to them. What's powerful about this in terms of the positioning aspect, I want you to think about this, is when you can show up and you have a physical created product, whether it be a book, whether it be a CD, a DVD program, whatever it might be, what's the immediate impression people have of you when they see that you're the creator of this program? They think you're an expert, exactly. And so that's the goal, is you're positioning yourself in the minds of all these people as, oh my gosh, this is an expert. This is someone that teaches people how to create prosperity. This is someone that helps people learn how to get their message out there. This is someone that teaches people how to, whatever it might be. And once again, this works for any different business model. Like I've worked with financial planners in the past, and they've created a CD program called Here's one that one of my clients created called Powerful Money, Peaceful Living. And as a financial planner, by her creating this program, what does that do in the minds of her clients? What does that do? It helps bring them in and helps establish her as an expert. I've done the same also with attorneys and with network marketers. The same principles apply. When you create programs and products, it's this hook that brings people in and helps them see you as an expert so that you're able to influence them. And then from there, you're able to invite them to the next step. And the next step is the next level of program that you offer. Now, one of the things that I recommend for a lot of the coaches and clients that I work with is that they have a sales process here which enables them to identify what is going to be the best next step for the clients. You're going to have some clients that just want to step into the next program, which is your low-end programs, which is going to be anywhere from $47 up to $197, okay? And that could be, once again, them coming to an event or them buying a home study course or them paying $47 for a CD, whatever it might be. This is going to be the low tier package the packages you create for those that are only willing and ready to commit at that level. From there, you might also have people that are wanting the mid-tier programs, okay? The mid-tier programs are anything from $200 to about $1,000. These are, once again, a little bit higher level, but these are not things that include a lot of personal interaction with you. These are things that maybe it's attending an event or, once again, a home study course or different products that you could offer that are mid-level commitments for them. And you have some people that are just going to hear you and they're going to think, oh my gosh, you're the mentor that I want to work with. You've got some tools, you've got some knowledge, you've got some experience, you've got some background, you've got results that make it so that I want to work with you at the very highest level. So in terms of the high level coaching, there's a lot of different ways that this could look. It could be a large group program. It might even be a continuity program where they're paying a subscription for $97 to $200 a month, where they're getting access to interviews that you do or calls that you do, and you can have anywhere from 50 to 1,000 people in these programs. One of my good friends in the real estate space kind of opened my eyes to this, where he had 350 subscribers paying $200 a month, $197 a month, just to get one CD that he was producing every month, along with a newsletter. And I mean, you can do the math. He was just able to kind of enroll people into this community, this club that he had created, and that's what they were being provided with. One of my continuity programs is called the Prosperity Tribe, where for $97 a month, they get weekly group coaching calls. I mean, there's lots of different ways you can structure group coaching. And then you also have small group coaching, which is more intimate and more of a mastermind experience where you're able to lead a smaller group. When I say small group coaching, I'm typically working with anywhere from 8 to 12 people, ideally about 10 people in the group, where you have this mastermind component, where you have this ability to coach them and give them some personal attention and answer their questions, but also to lead the entire group through a process to get the results that they've signed up for. And then beyond that, you have the more elite mentorship programs, which is the one-on-one hand-holding experience where you're leading them through their journey and helping them. And there's so many different ranges of price and industries and impact. Your experience impacts that, your own level of confidence, your target market. You know, it's impossible to say what the ideal price is for your coaching program. That's one of the reasons why I'm inviting you to get registered for our one-on-one marketing strategy session, so I can help you look at your own business model, figure out how all of these things fit, and help you identify what are maybe some price points that make sense for your clients to step in to work with you. So the mentorship, once again, this could range. I've had people that are friends and clients of mine that have sold mentorship programs for as much as $100,000 for someone to go through mentorship. And some coaching programs are anywhere from $1,000 and up, right? So there's this wide range Typically the mentorship programs that I've found most effective are range from about $7,500 to $15,000. Those are the programs that I've run. But the big key is looking at your own product funnel, looking what you want to create, and building products that serve your clients. And that's what it comes down to at the end of the day, is what is the challenge that my audience is experiencing, and what products that can I create that really serve them and empower them to move forward? How can I take my expert knowledge and guide them through the process of moving from where they're at right now to where they want to be, and to do that with as little pain as possible? Here's my other belief about products is you always want to be able to under promise and over deliver. So really make sure that you're creating world-class products, world-class experiences. And so, like I experience at the end of my events or at the end of my coaching programs, people say, oh my gosh, what else do you have? I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for this experience. Like, it's completely changed my life. And to have them acknowledge that they would have paid way more to be part of that. And that's my goal, is to always offer 10 times the value of what it costs to participate. So that becomes an ongoing journey of figuring out what your target audience needs and how you can most effectively serve them in moving forward. So these are some really, really important keys as you're building your products and packages. My invitation for you is to start getting clear and to once again sign up for the one-on-one marketing strategy session, so we can help you figure out what your overall blueprint is for your business to be able to make the money, to be able to sell these products, and to be able to make the difference that you want in the world. So look forward to having you join us for this next video as we share the main key. This next one, it's the big daddy. It's the one that if this isn't in place, none of it works. And so look for the link for the next video coming up. Look forward to sharing that with you. And until then, remember, you've got one life to live. Live big.